The Forbes Africa Person of the Year Award celebrates the person who has had the most influence, whether it be good or bad, on the events of the year. The setting for the first Person of the Year Awards was at the Sky Bar in Lagos, Nigeria. We were there to see who walked away with this coveted title.
It was a hot night in Lagos, Nigeria. More than 200 people packed into the Eko Hotel for the event of the year. This was the Forbes Africa Person of the Year presentation, the climax of many weeks of research and preparation.
What we did, we went online for nominations first. Then we took those nominations. Some people got more than one. I think one guy in Matashi got about 27. Then we took them, then we sifted them in terms of power, what they'd done during the year, influence, their achievements throughout the year. Then we put them down to a top 5. We put all those top 5 online. We held a vote, which went up 25%. Then we took that to a judging committee, and then we made the decision. Some people, some of the ones we got, some guy nominated his mother, and saying that she was a wonderful woman, etc. Some people nominated, people who work for the Red Cross, who've done a lot of work saving people, which we thought was good. Some people nominated, obviously, like Barack Obama and people like that, and we thought, well, we've got to restrict it to people who are operating within the continent. But yeah, it was a very, very rigorous process. And plus, our economist, Atusai Mogogo, he went through the whole list afterwards and then sifted them again. So I'm really happy that it was quite rigorous.
This was also a night chosen for the launch of Forbes Africa in the strong West African markets. The rich and powerful were there, all building up to the big moment.
And finally, the Forbes Africa Person of the Year 2011 is Mr. Sanusi Lamido Sanusi.
It's amazing, as I said, and when you look at the list and the short list, you've got Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf, you've got Veron Pedro, you've got Wangari Maathai, you've got Aliko Dangote. Just to be in that group, I think was a great honor, and I think it's unbelievable to have been chosen, and I just am overwhelmed by that.
Under one roof, a rare gathering at any Nigerian event, which included the governors from both the Lagos and Rivers states.
I think it's a deserving award, and it speaks to the enormity of the responsibility now of managing the central bank of the biggest country in terms of population, in terms of opportunities on the continent. And that's the sense, and also the courage that I believe he has shown. At least he's never afraid to walk his talk. I also think that the awards themselves bring to the fore the difficulty now that he has ever to lie at ease with himself or with his bank or indeed about the Nigerian economy. It's an enormous challenge, really.
Sanusi is upright, he's forthright, and he will tell the truth all the time. He's kind of wonderful. He's managed the economy in such a way that if you're a true Nigerian, you'll be excited, and we were actually very excited.
This was a night for Forbes Africa to make friends in West Africa. 2 of the 3 cover series in the first 3 editions were from this region.
I think Forbes celebrates success, and I think it's a very aspirational magazine. I call it a very sexy magazine. I think it's for people to look at successful people, emulate them, put a high benchmark in terms of what you want to aspire to be. And I think it's going to have a huge impact on the continent.
The vibe on this hot Nigeria night was that Forbes Africa is likely to make many more friends yet among the business people of West Africa.
That's all for this edition of Africa This Week. Join us again next week for another roundup of the top stories in Africa. From me, Mashudu Masuta, and the team, it's goodbye.